Meet Die Dead Kill, my main account. Ever since the collection log was released, I've been working on collecting all the different items in the game. After starting my Chunkman series, I've been neglecting the account, but now it's time to resume collecting and share the adventure. Last episode we participated in a clan event and got 2 new items, the Malediction Shard 3 and another Godsword Shard, number 2 this time. As the clan event is now over, we go back to our normal tasks, which were an easy task for a unique at Guardians of the Rift, the Mage's Book from MTA for the medium task, a Nihil Shard or an Ancient Ceremonial Piece for the hard task, and a unique from Corporeal Beast for the elite task. Let's try our hand at our elite task and kill some of the Corporeal Beast. I pretty much brought this setup with the Osmumtun's Fang and just minimal stat training of the Corporeal Beast. So let's see how this goes. We already killed 7 Corporeal Beasts in a mass a long time ago. And the drops we are looking for are the Holy Elixir and the Spirit Shield. The Spirit Shield is fairly common, so this shouldn't take all that long to get one new unique here. If we look at the combat achievements, we have not completed any of them, so that will also be nice to complete some of them. But either way, let's try this and let's see how this goes. And that's the first corp kill. With the chicken killer as well, because we killed it solo. 125 adamantite ore, 150k, pretty good drop. We definitely need to spec it down a little bit with the Dragon Warhammer, so I might just get at least 3 of those hammers in. And if that's not enough, let's maybe take another spec weapon as well. But as you see with the Divine Super Combat and our time here, this took 11 minutes to kill just 1. So not the greatest. Oh! That's actually faster than expected. This is our 18th kill and we got the Spirit Shield. Killing Corp is extremely tedious, so I'm actually happy we got the shield pretty fast. 18 KC and we got the shield. Looking pretty good, and we finally have our first item for Corp. Let's go and complete that task on our spreadsheet and let's get some new tasks. At about 4 to 5 kills an hour, Corp isn't really all that fast. And even though we only had to kill 11, this did take a couple of hours. But we got our first Spirit Shield, so next time we get the task we will have to get the Holy Elixir. We are 38% elite, let's complete the elite task. That's now 38, pretty good. And then let's clear the hard task. Let's generate a new one. Or we just get the same one, okay. And then the elite task is going to be God Wars Dungeon again. We could combine these two actually by just banking at Nex, which might not be a bad decision. So I guess we are going back to Commander Zeliana, as we would need ecumenical keys for that boss, so we can then bank at Nex, so we don't need a second one. For Kree we would need a task, and we only have the hilt left. For Grardor we have easy KC we can get with the goblins, and the same thing for Krill with the imps. So guess we go to Zeliana. Back at the ancient prison, we currently have 3 of the ancient ceremonial pieces and we only need 2 more, so the boots and the gloves. We were quite lucky last time with the 3 first items, so I'm not really expecting any of the new drops here of the ancient ceremonial pieces anyway. But this task is to either get an ancient ceremonial piece, so one of these 2, but we can also get a Nihil Shard, which is actually on the next drop table. But for this Nihil shard, this is 1 in 128, so this might actually be an item we get here. Let's kill some of these guys. I want to get to about 200 KC Ancient, but that won't translate into much actual killing. So I'm not really expecting a drop here, but if we have enough Ancient KC, then we will be able to bank really easily and go to Ziliana without any worry that we need to regain KC each time. So let's get on to killing these Blood Reavers. Okay. Guess that didn't take long. 56 Ancient KC divided by 3 from all these Blood Reavers, I think, or is it by 4? So yeah. Did not take long at all. Guess we're not going to Ziliana this time. Another pretty quick task completed. We got the Nihil shard. So only 2 pieces of the ceremonial rope pieces left. So let's complete our task. We are 85% hard. And we go to 86. Ever so slightly, we are crawling towards the end of all the hard tasks. And then let's clear out the elite task. Get a new hard one. Oh god, Zulrah again. We keep rolling Zulrah, so I think we might have to go there again. But let's see, for the elite task, what do we get? A golden godsword special from LMS. I'm not sure what would be worse, to go to do LMS or to go back to Zulrah. I think Zulrah is still the best option as we have a lot of kills there already, so it shouldn't be that difficult to get the next drop, I hope. Back at Zulrah. It seems like we've been here every episode, so let's recap just one last time. We are at 584 Zulrah kills, and we still don't have the magic or Tanzanite Fang. Let's get up to around 750 kill count, and then let's reevaluate, or we can just get the drop, that would also be fine, but let's see what happens at 750. Ah, fuck. Well, that's another uncut Onyx. We were bound to see another unique, but it's a duplicate this time. That's the second uncut Onyx on the account actually, and we both got them from Zulrah. So we're currently at 615, and we just are chugging along. We'll probably make a stop at 650 to see how things are going. Oh my god, another one! Kill number 622, so that's actually not that long after the previous uncut Onyx. Okay, that now means we have 2 Visages and 2 uncut Onyxes, which pretty much brings us up to rate of getting the uniques, as all of these are 1 in 500. So we should have had 4 at 512. So okay, it adds money to the bank I guess, but that's about it. I kinda skipped kill number 650 because we did get 2 items. So I was going to go to 700 and then post another update, but we got the Fang, the Tanzanite Fang, at kill number 659. And that was actually going to be the last kill in my trip here, and I was going to bank. But now we can just go and finish that task on our spreadsheet. Get some new tasks. 2 duplicate uniques later, and a couple hundred more kills of Zulrah, and we got our 3rd unique there. Only 1 more hard task left for Zulrah, so I'm really happy that we can move on from Zulrah a little bit. But let's complete our hard task. We are currently 86%. And we still are 86%, okay. And then let's clear out the elite task. Generate a hard task. Oh boy. From an elite task that was LMS onto a hard task that is now LMS. And then the elite task. Come on, give me some clues. I really want some clues. Ooh, Dagenhai robes. That's actually a really interesting one to get. As I don't really want to do LMS, we'll probably just go do some Wilderness Slayer. For the Dagenhai pieces, we currently have none yet. So if we look to the collection log, we need a hat, a rope top, or a rope bottom piece of the Dagenhai set. One good thing is that when I was prepping a bit for the board game, we actually got up to 6 keys. It's not a lot, but it's a decent chance to get a piece. This was one of the last things I was doing, is stacking these keys. So that's pretty much why we only got 6, because I didn't really have that much time left before the board game started. So let's go open these 6 keys and let's hope we get something good. But I think these pieces are quite rare even with a decent amount of keys, so let's see how this goes. First strip of probably many. We get some steel bars, some gold ore, some dragon dart tips, some turtle seeds. These aren't worth much anymore. That was more gold ore and pure essence. Okay, not the best opening to start with. If we price check it, this was 600k, so pretty much 100k per key. Not bad. But now we will have to do some more Wilderness Slayer in order to get more keys. The problem here is, as you noticed the last episode with the board game, we skipped a lot of tasks to get this gargoyle task. Because we skipped a lot of tasks, I'm really not wanting to skip it again. So I'm going to do the kills here, and I'd really like to go to the grotesque guardians as well, as there are still a lot of combat tasks left. We currently have 9 out of 15. We have pretty much the easy ones done, and then the speed one, the 10 times, which should definitely be possible. And then the 5 times perfect should also be a possibility. Then 20 times without leaving the instance might be possible as well. And the others are just speedrunning. For the collection log, we currently have 224 Grotesque Guardian kills, and we have 3 items, which is pretty lucky here. So we're pretty much hoping to complete the set with the hammer here, and the jar and the pet would be amazing, especially the pet. This is one of the best looking pets in the game. So let's go and crush the Grotesque Guardians. Okay, that's already the speed try list, the easiest one. So this was less than 2 minutes, which we had in 157. And for the 2 others we need 140 and 120. With a bit of luck we might get to 140, but I don't think we have the gear for the 120. And that's the From Dusk combat task completed, which is 10 kills in the same instance. And we still have some food left and some prayer potions. So we should be able to get the 2 dust as well if we change up a bit of our inventory with super restore instead, and maybe a bit more switches for our ranged gear. But this is going fairly smooth, just not the perfect ones. And this kill should be the 20th kill. Yes, there we go. till dawn. We killed 20 dusk and dawn within one session. You can pretty much see it as well because of the loot pile we have here. And we still have a full super restore left and a bit of brew. So might as well go for another couple of kills. Oh, we finally did it. Perfect Grotesque Guardians 2. 5 kills in a row without getting hit by any of the special attacks. Oh my god, I'm so happy that's done because this takes a lot more out of you than I imagined it was going to be. We still have 187 kills to go, so maybe we can get that last unique here as well. Oh, 140. That means we got the second to last speed run for killing the Grotesque Guardians. And it's pretty much all because I bought some dragon darts here for the blowpipe. So if we look to the combat tasks for the Grotesque Guardians, we are 14 out of 15 with only the Grandmaster speedrunner left for 120, which I don't think we can make with our gear. We still have 134 kills left on our Slayer task, which means we have killed over 100 Grotesque Guardians now. I'm getting slowly tired of the boss, so we'll probably do maybe a couple of more trips and then finish at normal gargoyles and finally go for the elite task in the wilderness with the Laren skis. As we've pretty much done everything here except for get the last unique we need and the last combat achievement task we need. And there we go, another kill, and this is kill number 400. I'm going to use up the last of the supplies we have here and then kill some normal gargoyles for the last 50. For the loot, it actually is pretty good. We've gotten 8 million loot already, but no duplicates yet, which I find a bit strange after killing about 180 of the Grotesque Guardians that we didn't have any of the dupes for the uniques they drop here. But either way, let's finish this up. And then let's finally start gathering those Laren keys. Okay, that's the gargoyle task completed. Now let's see what Crystallia will give us. Spiders, that's actually really amazing because we now can just go to the wilderness bosses and kill those spiders, Venenatus or Spindle. I'm pretty much going to do every task which is either a wilderness boss because we are missing quite a lot of items from the bosses in the wilderness, or things we can barrage in the Slayer caves. All the rest I'm probably just going to skip. But let's start with Spindle probably, and then let's see how far we can get. That's going to be all for this episode. Not that many uniques this episode, but a nice amount of combat achievements added to our total, so we're slowly going up to the elite tier for the combat achievements. Next episode we will spend some quality time in the wilderness and hope to get a lot of passive item completions while we kill all of the wilderness bosses. Have a good one and see you next time for more collection log content.